Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and this was a big time awakening we were waiting for. So when I initially saw this Cell's info, I was like, yeah, he's really good, but I think, High School Gohan is better. This Cell certainly couldn't have been better. But then I thought about it, and I was like, wait a minute. This Cell is Extreme Tech! Yeah, this is good. Extreme Tech sure needs this right here. Yes, they do. So this Cell got his Dokkan Awakening, and he's quite good, honestly. Like he's definitely good. Again, I would think High School Gohan is superior to this Cell, but if you're a free-to-play player or something like that, I think this free-to-play Tech Cell from the World Tournament here would be very powerful for like Extreme Tech, Extreme Super Battle Road. I mean, after this Cell's super attacks, his defense should be okay. I mean, maybe 150k-ish. Maybe he can get there. I mean, we'll see once we go ahead and hop in. Now, remember, this Cell, too, is a big bad bosses unit, right? So he gets 50% defense on super. He gets 150% defense from his passive. And then, he can get 25% defense from big bad bosses, defense from Shocking Speed, defense from Shattering Limit, defense from Ultimate Life Form, right? So, and defense from Gentleman as well, but you're probably not going to have Gentleman active too often when you're using this Cell, right? So, let's go ahead and I guess I'll level his links up a little bit because I don't think I've really used this Cell too much. Yeah, plus, because there's not a ton of point in leveling units links that aren't a TUR, like level 120, or an LR at level 150, because then they're probably just going to awaken in the future, and then there's even more links. Like, you basically would fully link level 10 the unit, and then you will have to do it again, right? So that's the reason, like some of these SSR units like this haven't really worked on too much. But now this guy, I probably will get this guy to full level 10 links, because for Extreme Tech, this Cell is going to be crazy. He's going to be so... Actually, yeah. The more I think... Like, when I think about him in that context for Extreme Tech, this guy's like a must-run, right? Like, yeah, okay. So, let me get these links leveled up, and we'll go ahead and hop in. Alright, guys, so we're here in an event with our boy Cell. So this Cell is going to be very, very good. Here's the thing. Again, this Cell is super good. I am a bit disappointed just because I don't think he's quite on High School Gohan's level. But I do think this Cell is going to be an extraordinary unit for you to run. Basically, as long as you're running extreme class units, this Cell is going to be a great option. Really, the only thing that's, I think, truly going to hold this guy back is his name. He has the same name as the LR in Cell, who, after the Link Level Update, is now, like... to me, I feel like it's almost hard to not have him as a top 10 unit in the game, considering what his defense is, his ability to, full heal you. I always really overrate those, right? I mean, like, again, even... I'm planning on doing top 10 soon, and I'll probably have that Cell very, very high up, right? Alright, so we have him linked here. We're on the Android team with our boy Android 13, stuff like that. Android 13 is a character, by the way, that I would like to get to full level 10 links. I mean, there's a lot of characters. Honestly, I've gotten a little bit burned out on link leveling. It's tough, right? I'm just about to hit 100 units at link level 10, but it's tough. It's tough. It's a link leveling is tough. Alright, so we have what? We have Shocking Speed, Nightmare, and Ultimate Life Form, all active. Remember that the Cell units get a lot better the more you link level them, right? Some of these links, like Ultimate Life Form, Messenger from the... Well, not really Messenger from the Future. It's more so like Ultimate Life Form and Big Bad Bosses are both two links, Big Bad Bosses, 25% attack and defense, obviously, is tremendous. And then Ultimate Life Form at level 10 links is 2 key, 3% HP regeneration, and then 10% attack and defense. I mean, obviously, that's quite good, right? The other thing that Cell does, he does greatly raise attack and defense for one turn. So, of course, that is a 50% attack and defensive buff. So, his defense after supering was 150k. I mean, honestly, that's really, really good. For him to be at 150k defense as a free-to-play unit, that's also giving extreme class allies 2 key, 30% attack and defense and stuff like that. I mean, again, I feel as though I'm just a bit let down by him, only because me personally, my expectations were through the moon for this guy, right? So it's my own fault, and just directly comparing him to High School Gohan. But I do think this Cell is going to be a really good unit you definitely can run. Again, he's on 600 teams, androids, transformation boost, time traveler, artificial life form, android Cell Saga, Kamehameha, target Goku, power absorption. He's going to be amazing, godly good on, honestly, every single team. You know what Kamehameha needs? Kamehameha does need a villain leader. We need like a new Cell or something like that. That is a leader for the Kamehameha team. Honestly, we need just I would really, really prefer if in 2021, Dokkan, more so than creating these shitty small categories that no one likes and everyone is annoyed by, and then, you know, they're very small and then no one wants to run them as leaders. Can we create good category leaders like Angel, Gold, and Frieza who are like for multiple of these existing categories? I think that'd be a much smarter and wiser idea. All right, so now we have one extra link active. This is Messenger from the Future, which is just a generic attack link, basically. Cell is at 89k defense. This is a good rotation right here because this is Cell without any added or additional support, right? There's no extra support that Tech Cell is getting. I always really, really like doing rotations like this, where we see what the unit can do sort of without the assistance of support type units, because there's going to be a lot of situations, potentially in like the Legendary Goku event, Extreme Super Battle Road, Dokkan Battlefield, where you might not have that. Although, running certain supports in Dokkan Battlefield I think is a really good idea, like the 50% supports and stuff like that. All right, double super attack. Honestly, yeah, I feel scummy even mentioning anything about this Cell in a negative light. He has a great link set, 50% attack and defensive raise on super. He's a great support type unit. 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. Now, understand that's not as super good as if he was a Dokkan Fest exclusive with Dokkan Fest exclusive stats, right? That's his one weakness as a free-to-play unit. But this guy's great. Again, I feel like it's unfair of me to be negative about this guy. Just being straight up. Like, you know, I feel like he could have been a little bit... But it's almost like STR Janemba, I think, is a worse case, because STR Janemba truly, like, the gates opened, the throne was empty for STR Janemba to be the most dominant TUR in the game, the best EZA in the game, even better than Physical Vegito Blue, and he did not, I don't think, reach that level. He's good, probably the second best EZA in the game, but he did not reach the throne, unfortunately. And this Cell, again, kind of the same thing. Like, to me, like, free-to-play TUR units, like, High School Gohan is like the pinnacle, right? What free-to-play TUR is better than High School Gohan? Like, nothing comes to mind. Obviously, like, you know, the best, like, free-to-play units, you know, LR 1000 Day Goku, EZ8, and, you know, First Form Frieza EZ8 are, like, the best free-to-play units overall. But as far as free-to-play TURs go, if I did a top 10 for that, I probably would have High School Gohan at 1. This Cell potentially could be 2, though. I in my head, I can't think of like a listing in my head of free-to-play TURs. That's something I'd have to actually go ahead and look through. All right, so here, oh, we do have Big Bad Bosses active finally. So now, okay, see, he's up to 100k defense. His attack is going to be a lot better. This is going to be a pretty good turn for Cell right here, I think. Let me make sure to not get same type orbs. The other thing too, actually, this is a good fight too. So Cell also does have a high chance of launching an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. I didn't mention that in the last phase, right? But that'll be good for this Cell for Super Battle Road. You know, honestly, looking at this Cell, he has Extreme Tech. You know, Extreme Tech easily the worst typing. You know, we just got Janemba, who's a really good unit, but he's wonky, of course. Another DM wonky unit. They can't just drop like a god TUR like Angel Golden Frieza, who like has like no weaknesses anywhere on his card whatsoever at all, would be great in Extreme Tech, right? That would be terrific. 1.64 right there. This is with Big Bad Bosses active. His defense over 150k. Then a second one. So his defense now is what, like around 200k right there? 200k. He could triple super attack. You know, on that rotation, every super attack would have given him 50% defense. I'm really standing this Cell. He's good. This is a Cell that I actually am probably going to get the full level 10 links. The other thing, too, is that even though he can never match what the LR int cell can do, this cell does fulfill a different role entirely from the LR int cell, right? So that's good. Like that there's actually, even though he's never going to match up to that cell, you might run this guy over that LR int cell depending upon what your needs are, because he's a completely different unit, which I love, right? Whereas, you know, the two Janembas are and SCR Easier Janembas are literally the same damn unit. Alright, so now we're on Cooler's team. I mean, again, obviously, we know the deal here. Anytime you can ever do a showcase with some sort of villain unit, transformation boost, guess what? Unit's gonna look super good. So this is a pretty, I would say, solid rotation for our boy Cell. This obviously could get... Actually, wait. We could potentially... If Kid Buu gets hit hard right here, we'll activate Big Bad Bosses. Again, I'm doing sort of the typical, like, Rainbow Showcase method I do for units now, which is, like, you know, Links 4 and 5 range, I think is good for Rainbow Showcases now. Again, full level 10 Links, it takes weeks a lot of times of grinding. You know, currently, I'm at the 2-week mark for PyCon and... Janemba, where I'm not at full level 10 Links with them. Although, again, I have burned out a little bit. It's tough to just always be grinding Links all day, every day. It's very difficult. All right, no, that's unfortunate, because we would have, with Big Bad Bosses active, Cell would have done way more. But, like, look at this. Cell easily could be way over a 2 million attack set right there as a World Tournament free-to-play unit, giving 2-key 30% attack and defense to the rotation. Like, he's really good. Like, man, I've had some moments where I've been kind of like, yeah, you know, he's good and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, oh, shit. I undersold this man. Cell's pretty good. He's quite impressive. See, that's the thing. Like, I really am pleading with, like, free-to-play players and anyone watching this video. Like, when World Tournament happens, get 30 million points. Do all of the missions. I understand it's the worst mode in the game. It's horrible. It's awful. I know. Trust me. But the rewards are actually super good to get to 30 million, right? Don't worry about ranking. It doesn't matter. But, like, getting World Tournament summon tickets, AGL Vegito, High School Gohan, Tech Cell, like, a lot of these new World Tournament units are very good. And, like, they'll be able to help you out in a lot of different places. So I highly encourage people to not summon on the normal World Tournament banner and only summon for the World Tournament exclusive units now. I think that's going to end up getting you... You're going to go a lot farther like that. All right, so we're going to have what? This is 4 Links. We potentially could have 5 with this LR cell if we have Big Bad Bosses active, right? And again, like... So, like, LR Cell, this physical LR Cell is one of the units who got, I think, impacted most by the Link level update. This guy was a little bit mid to me before. Now he is a god. Like, this dude. What is LR Physical Cell? Like, he's going to do, like, a 6 million attack set or something right here. Watch this. Watch this. Let's take a look what LR Physical Cell does on this rotation right here. This is going to be, like, 6 mil or something like that. And remember, does LR Cell heal or... Okay, yeah, 5.75. I want to take a look at his super attack effects real quick, LR Cell. So he... Yeah, that pretty good, huh? Yeah, that's another effect that this Tech Cell is going to have, is he could do stuff like that. Like for LR Physical Cell, and, like, you know, I'm sure we probably would get, like, a straight up, like, perfect cell, like, from his, like, Kamehameha battle with Gohan as, like, an LR, like a third LR cell. It seems ridiculous. But we could have 3 summonable LR cells of, like, all have different names, right? Okay, so on his 18 key, raise attack for 1 turn, and then it's his 12 key, which is an AoE and also heals. But, again, LR Physical Cell, much better after the Link level update, for sure. Alright, so this is pre-battle warm-up, Cell perfect form. His leader skill is Tech type key 2 and 70% of stats, so it sucks, but it doesn't matter. These units' leader skills don't really matter. His super attack is the perfect flash, which greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and does supreme damage to the enemy. So this Cell now becomes the 2nd unit to not do the Kamehameha in their attack and not have Kamehameha in the attack name to be on the Kamehameha category. Because this guy and the Angel Cell, both of them just did Kamehameha, generic Kamehamehas as their SSR. They Dokkan Awaken, their attacks changed. They don't have Kamehameha in the title anymore, but they still are on the category. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you guys right now. I promise you this. If the Kamehameha category came out today, this Cell would not be on it. Based on upon the super attack name, I promise you, he wouldn't be on it. That's why they've got to get in there and fix the Kamehameha category. If a character does it in their attack, they should be on the category. Simple as that. His passive, Evil Warning. Wait, did I read? Yeah, Perfect Flash, greatly attack and defense 1 turn, supreme damage. Yeah. Passive skill, Evil Warning. 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. Extreme class allies get 2 key and 30% attack and defense. Very good. Super class enemies get their defense lower by 60%. That is irrelevant. The only character in the game I could think of, there's two. One is LR Full Power Jiren. If the enemy has their attack or defense lowered, LR Jiren is super effective against all types. But those two aren't on a team together. They're not. Yeah, that's the only thing. Cell and Jiren are not on a team together. If they were, yeah, because yeah, they're not. Okay. If they were, I mean, Cell wouldn't be buffing Jiren, but just being on rotation, he'd allow Jiren to hit super effective against all types. There's another unit that gets a good effect, but off the top of my head, I can't remember them. Is Jiren on a team with him? No, he's not. I'm just sort of double checking because target Goku and androids for Android 13. Artificial life form, no. Yeah, they're not on a team together. Okay. So Cell's links, right, are Gentleman, Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Nightmare, Ultimate Life Form, and Shattering Limit. See, before the link level update, he had a lot of shit like Gentleman, Messenger from the Future, Ultimate Life Form sucks ass. But now, after the link level update, Ultimate Life Form is like an amazing link, right? You know, Gentleman he'll have with some of these cells, like I think LR Physical Cells got it, right? You know, 2 key, 10% defense is not bad whatsoever. So Cell, after link level update, you know, you run him with another Cell and his link set's going to be great. So that's really good. 12 key multiplier is 140%. That, of course, is the typical number we see. And then finally, our boy Cell has a plethora of different category teams he is on. So for starters, he's on the Android category team, which is good. The Android team definitely needs as much help as it can get. That's why I'm all for another powerful LR Cell, you know, strengthen this team. I think future Android 17 and 18 should get like a unit super attack, Dokkan Fest exclusive, or an exchange unit or something like that, or like a summonable LR to buff the Android team. There's stuff they could do for that team. Cell's also over here on Transformation Boost. I don't need to talk about this. Team's ridiculous. Then Cell's also down here on the Time Traveler team. He'll be very good here. Very, very good for this team. Any support type units on a big, like, sprawling category like this would be very good. Bojack is a great leader, but he's more so a leader for his own category, Space Traveling Warriors. He's much better than Int Goku Black or LR Trunks and Mai. But I actually still would like another Time Travelers category leader who resembles Cooler, but he's actually buffing the Time Traveler category. And, you know, Transformation Boost is probably better than Time Traveler, so I don't want to hear, oh, it'd be too OP. Now stop. Then Cell's also on Artificial Life Form. Another great team. I really like Artificial Life Form. It's going to be interesting to see how that team will progress in the future. Cell's also on the Android/Cell Saga team. The only thing about this team, though, is that the only true leader for the team is the LR in Cell. We need another Saiyan who leads this team, quite honestly. I think, like, my idea of the transforming Trunks, this guy right here, like, literally this guy into this guy, I think that would be great as a potential leader for the category. You know, because we need... This team needs to be buffed quite a bit, the Android/Cell Saga team. You know, they gave a lot during the download celebration a couple years ago, but it needs even more. Then Cell's also over on the Kamehameha team. Always constantly getting buffs here. I would like a villain leader, and I think, like, running a villain build of Kamehameha could be fun. So, like, maybe, again, like an LR Cell that could lead this or something like that would be pretty cool. Then also Cell, of course, is on the Target Goku team, which is... It's good. Target Goku is good. I mean, I guess, you know, like, basically think of Target Goku as getting, like, you know, Broly or Cooler or some of these guys mixed with some of the Android units. Could work very well. And then finally, Cell is down here on Power Absorption. This is another team where this Cell is going to be really good on Power Absorption, right? With units like LR Buu Tanks and Buu Piccolo and really good shit like that. So, let me know what you guys think of this Cell. I think he's tremendous. You know, after really getting a good look at him, like, I just can't say anything negative about him. The only negative thing is that he could have been even better, I think. Like, the Superclass enemy's defense effect, like, it's pointless. Like, if he had just, I don't know, I don't, maybe like 20% damage reduction or something like that, like, he would be so OP. But, like, just like 20% damage reduction to, like, emulate sort of what High School Gohan is doing, and this Cell is like a god. Like, that would have been so awesome. But let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time.